Hey everybody, Sue here. When's I hang on. I think that there might have been a video that's already gone up this week. I know I made two, I'm pretty sure I made two. I think one might have gone up yesterday. Oh, well, now I'm doubting myself. I'm making one anyway, just in case. Um, yeah, so I know I made a video uh, the week I went away, and I'm pretty sure I made a video to go up this week before I come back. But I'm making this video anyway. So yes, I'm back off holiday. I got back this morning, like 6:30 this morning. So I have, hang on. So the flight took off oh, sometime after 6 p.m. Miami time. Um, Landed back in Heathrow, um, about 6:30 this morning, British time. So obviously it wasn't like a 12-hour flight. I mean, there's obviously time difference and all that. Yeah, I had probably about an hour and a half, 2 hours sleep on the plane. Um, so I've pretty much, since 8 o'clock Thursday morning, I've had an hour and a half sleep. So I'm tired-ish. I mean, I'm kind of like, I haven't dozed off. I've been like, if I've been like watching telly, and I might have like just closed my eyes like that, and then um, but I've closed my eyes, but I haven't actually fallen asleep. So yeah, so I think I'll be sleeping well tonight. Um, yeah, so flight out there was delayed by an hour and a bit because somebody didn't turn up at the boarding gate, so they had to take their luggage off. Then they had the wrong tag to tow them back, taxi them out and wherever. Um, and then obviously then there was planes in the way for our plane to get out of where it was like parked up. So yeah, we were delayed. We should have got to Miami International at what time was it? I think it was like 7 o'clock in the evening. I can't even remember what time we got there in the end. I think it was eight something in the end. Um, yeah, so we were delayed. I mean, at least it wasn't hours and hours and hours. So, it was really warm there. I mean, I try and when I go on holiday, I sit in the shade, but I still manage to get a tan. I think I got kind of a tan, not as much as my mother. But right there, there, back of my neck apparently, my mum said I got a bit sunburn, and right there is literally red there. And now I've started peeling, which I hate because um, yeah. So um, lovely weather there. Um, it was a bit cloudy and slightly drizzly, not raining, but slight drizzle here and there on Wednesday. Um, but other than that, it was like really hot. Well, really, I should say really warm. It wasn't hot. I mean, it was hot, but I mean, it wasn't unbearable. Um, yeah. So obviously we've done the obvious things like um, sitting by the pool, going out for food and all that kind of stuff. Lovely hotel. Um, we went. Where did we go? All right. We there was three places we planned on going. Well, we had planned. Well, there was one place definitely we planned on going. I'd planned on going. The other two we decided like when we were there. Yeah. So one, my mum wanted to go. My mum saw on Facebook there was it Loomis Park on Facebook? There was a picture of I think I can't remember if it said Miami Beach, like kind of like a not a statue, but some kind of like thing. But it was um like a sign in a way, I guess. And um, my mum saw it on Facebook, and it said it was there for a limited time. And I was like, it's probably already gone. I mean, this was from February. And I said, limited time, that could have been the week. It could have been like the end of February. So we walked up there, and it wasn't there. So we went up there anyway. Had to walk around some of South Beach. Um, that was really busy. I was not expecting that to be so busy. Um, so that was, I can't remember what day we did that now. That was Sunday. Yeah, that was Sunday. Um, I'm gonna skip Monday for a minute. Um, Tuesday, my mum was, I don't know what it is with my mum and signs. All right. So she wants to go see this sign, which in the evening is lit up. In the daytime, obviously, it's not. So I put it into Facebook, not Facebook, it's a Google. And when I saw a picture of it, and then I clicked on it and found the address. And then when we got to this area, it was like a painting on the side, like a mural kind of thing. And that wasn't the one we were looking for. So I looked again and I found, what was it? I found where it actually was. But we had no idea how to get there. Because, like, if the bridge up was there, if pedestrians could walk over that, I think we would have found it straight away. Although, when we were going over that same bridge on the minibus going back to the airport, even then I didn't see it, so I have no idea where it was. But walking, it was directions it was telling us to go was up one road, up this road, down this road, and this was literally taking us through, well, pretty much through the campus, the site, I don't know, of Mount Sinai Medical Center. And I was like, I have no idea how to get, you know, to here this way, even though it's telling me to go this way, but then it was confusing. So we gave up that. Um, and my mum was kind of like, oh, but you went to where you wanted to go yesterday, like on the Monday, because you just don't want to look for this place. And I was like, are you looking? I'm looking on the map. I physically can't work out how you get from here to there, even though it's telling us we can go from here to there. But I couldn't see how that was possible. And I mean, I don't think the whole thing is to like walk through a hospital campus. So yeah, we gave up with that. Um, and that place. All right, I'll get to where we went on Monday in a minute. But that hospital, hang on, that hospital, I saw as we were coming from the airport. Um, to the hotel on the last Friday. I saw like the whatever time it was dark, but obviously the name was lit up, and I was like, hang on, is that the place I think it is? Um, and I looked the place up, and like I said, when we went for this walk and we ended up in this campus, this hospital again, I I can't even like what do you call it? All right, so that was a hospital. I'm pretty sure that was a hospital that Morris Gibb was taken to. Yeah, we know how that went. Um, so like literally being the first thing I besides the airport, seeing the first thing lit up I saw being that place, and then when we go for walks, seeing this place again, I was like, really? I came here for well holiday, and for one reason, well, one place I definitely wanted to go to, and now I'm getting this like other place like popping up here and popping up there, like 2 different days. And I was like, no. So I just wanted to get away from that place. And I mean, I can't remember if this whole thing, if it was their fault or not. I don't know. But yeah, I was like, hmm. So yeah, we just headed back. And if you're wondering what I'm on about this, the hospital and all that, um, obviously there was a whole thing like when he passed away, and Barry and Robin were gonna, I don't know if they were gonna sue them or something, but they didn't in the end. But there was a whole thing like there should have been something on the floor that Morris was on and wherever. Um, yeah, enough about that. So Monday, I didn't even think of it until afterwards. Was Morris was called Mo. We went on Monday, which started as Mo. So I was like, oh, I didn't think of that. Yeah. So that day, on Monday, we walked to Morris Gibb Memorial Park. Um, and that was kind of hard to find. Like when you're walking, it's really hot or really warm, I should say. Yeah, so we were. I was like, where is this? Trying to follow the map. 'Cause it's confusing because it was like it says a certain road, but then when you look at the road is showing like on one direction on the map, but the street signs were like it made it look like it was the wrong one, but it was oh, I don't know. But it was confusing. But I have to keep a look on this on the phone anyway. Anyway, we're getting close to being. I thought it can't be any further. I mean, there's water, but then um, I think I saw the street sign, so I was thinking it has to be nearby. And then I saw the sign of the park. Um, and I have to admit, I know it's been like 20 years. Well, yeah, it's been 20 years this year since Morris Gibb passed away. I don't know why I just had to add his surname in there, but since Morris passed away, um, and I'm not sure how many years since the park opened, but just seeing the sign, considering like how long I've wanted to go to Miami since I've been a Bee Gees fan anyway, and then obviously Morris passed away, and then Robin, thankfully Barry's still with us, but yeah, I wanted to go there since I was a fan, but it's been like 20 odd years or 20 years since Morris passed away, and I was like, I want to get out there. I want to get out to not New York, to Miami, and I look if I don't go anywhere else in Miami, I want to go to that park. So when I finally saw that sign, I was not choked up, but well, kind of like I am now. Like God, I'm finally here kind of thing. Yeah, so we were there. So I got a picture of that sign, and I was like walking around. I don't know how I missed it, but like walking around, and I was like, pretty sure there's a thing here, like a plaque here with Yvonne, Sam, and Adam's name on it, like song lyric, I think. And then Yvonne, Adam, and Sam. Their names like at the bottom. I was like, where is it? I knew this one there. I just couldn't work out where it was. And so I was looking at like trying to look a picture for a picture, and then I saw a picture, and I was like, well, where is it? There is one here. So I was like, so to my mum, I said, hang on, we're gonna walk in. It's not a big park. So I'm gonna walk around again. And I don't know. Somehow we managed to miss where it was the first time, but then we spotted it because it was like a mosaic thing around it, and I found it then. And I was like, that's where it is. Um, but yeah, like I said, if I hadn't gone anywhere else, well, out in Miami, I was definitely going to go to that place, and I'm so glad I did. Um, but yeah, now I'm back, and knowing I've been there, it does kind of choke me up about the fact I've actually been there. And I'm not sure if I thought I saw a house that what actually I don't know if it's the house Barry Gibb still lives in now, or if he's living somewhere else in Miami now. But I mean, it looked like the house he had in Miami. But Googling it, I mean, Google's not going to give you all the answers. Google was saying it was like in that area, but like around the other side. So that must have been a kind of like an island, and he lived like around the other side of it. And I was like, we were on this side, and then you had the water, and then you had like really nice houses, which I guess was on an island. So if we'd walked around this road, which I don't know how far it was around, but we weren't going to walk that far. Apparently it was around the other side, but it could have easily been. I don't know. It's confusing. Um, yeah. So we um saw some houses there, which, like I said, I don't know if it was his. Um, yeah. So I'm glad I'm back, but I miss being there. Um, and I didn't really. I can't even remember if we went up the road now, which where Middle Earth Studios, recording studios were. I mean, I looked on the map um before I made this video, and I was like, oh, it was just up that road. I was thinking, did we walk up that road? I know we started walking that direction instead of the direction we came before, but then I was like, did we turn up there? I'm sure we did, but then I was like, I was looking at the street view. I was like, I don't recognize those buildings, but if we did go up there, we walked past where the studios had been. Well, I mean the building's still there, but it's not the studios anymore. Um, yeah. So now I want to listen to the Bee Gees, Morris in particular. Yeah. So I was going to say this is my quick video. It's like 18 minutes long almost. Yeah. So I'll see you in my next video next week. Bye bye.